What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're in Nampa, Idaho. We dropped that unit. Home is right over there. I have someone coming to pick me up. Big girl over there. She gonna sit here until Saturday or Sunday. Getting the 3 recalls done, the 1 field service issue done, as well as getting the air conditioning fixed, or at least looked at to try and determine what's wrong. So finally we're able to get the time lined up where I was able to come in and they had the time to look at it. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get all of that taken care of, and well, it'll be nice to have air conditioning. I mean, it hasn't been that big of a deal because it happened to go out right as winter was setting in. But we're just about time for spring to start falling, you know, and it's already in the 70s down in the southern America. Southern, you know what I mean, here, these states, south. You know, I got friends down in Arizona, New Mexico area, and they're saying, you know, they're in the 70s and it's stupid warm. So I need that air conditioning. Really hoping that they can get that fixed, because it'll be nice to have, or at least identify the problem, get the parts ordered, so the next time I'm home they can get it in and get it taken care of. Got all my stuff laid out on the back, waiting for my ride to come get me, and I've got some paperwork I gotta do for work. I've got some personal stuff I need to take care of, so I'll be able to keep myself busy pretty easily. And like I said, hopefully we'll come back to all of the problems being fixed, or at least all of the problems addressed. Like I said, I'm totally fine if they can just identify the issue and get the parts on order so that it's taken care of the next time I'm in town. But we are reaching that point in the calendar where I need air conditioning. You know, I get that they've got a huge fleet market here, and they're always backed up and they're always busy and yada yada yada. The issue I had was the first guy telling me, "Oh yeah, we'll get it taken care of. You know, we can get your truck in tomorrow." I said, "Sweet, no problem." Well, tomorrow, and then the next day, and then the next day, and they still hadn't touched it. I came down here, kind of raised a little hell. And the lady goes, "Look, you know, I'm sorry, that guy told you wrong. It's a fleet vehicle because of its size, so it has to go into the fleet department, and they're backed up." Okay, cool. Came back again. "Oh, we're at least 2 weeks out." Okay, cool. And you know, I tried to call a couple times to get something lined up, roughly knowing when I was going to be able to be in town, but it never really worked out. And I came in today and we're still 3 weeks out. I said, "Look, like, I get that you guys are really busy. I do. I totally understand that. But this is 4 months now that I have been calling and coming in trying to get my air conditioning fixed, and I keep getting the, oh, it's 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks. Like, I don't care if you guys run it in, spend a half hour to diagnose it, because I'm pretty certain I already know what it is." And I told them what I thought, because a friend of mine is a Ford the Super Duty. He was a Super Duty mechanic, and then he quit and got a better job. Good for him. And I talked to him, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm almost positive it's this or this." I said, "Okay, cool." So I told him that. "Oh, no. Okay, look, if you guys want to just get it on a rack, take an hour and troubleshoot the couple things they'll need to take just to look at the air conditioning system, because it's not super buried, intricate, hard to get to, great. And then we can at least get the parts ordered. And then the next time I'm in town, we can set up a time for it to get taken care of. But I can't afford to sit for 2 weeks to wait for it to come in, and I can't leave the area, because if I get on, like, my next trip, where I'm taking off and I'm bouncing all the way over the East Coast, then I'm going to miss my appointment that I have set, so I can't do that. And then, on top of the waiting of the 2 weeks for the appointment, then the time for them to diagnose it and then order the parts and wait for them to come in and get it fixed, like, that's not an option. That's not something I can do. And we went back and forth, and she called one of the technicians, and they were able to establish that they are almost positive they will be able to get it addressed by Saturday, and depending on what it is, maybe even fixed. So, fingers crossed, thumbs up. Let's see if we can make that happen. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this video, and that works out perfect because there's my ride. So as always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.